For over 100 years, the Cooper family of companies has made tires for cars, light trucks, semi-trucks, motorcycles, and race cars. Headquartered in Findlay, Ohio, we have manufacturing, sales, distribution, technical and design operations in more than 12 countries around the world. So, how exactly is a tire made? While it may be a simple question, the answer is a bit more complicated. The tire making process starts and ends with the people who use tires, customers. What customers want and need from their tires drives the design, materials, and technology Cooper puts into them. The team that designs our tires includes scientists and engineers from the Research and Development Department and product managers from marketing. Together they determine how the tire will look and how it will perform. Before we can make a tire, the first step is to find the right materials, including things like rubber, steel, and chemicals, to achieve the performance we're looking for. This is where our purchasing team comes in. They scour the globe for the best materials that are up to Cooper's strict quality standards. They also negotiate prices with our suppliers to make sure they get the best value for quality materials. Now that we have materials, we're ready to mix the chemicals, rubber, and carbon black together to make what we call a tire compound. Raw materials are put into a massive mixer. All of this is done with extreme precision to make sure the compound is the same for every batch. Once the compound has been mixed, it moves onto the mill room. In the mill room, workers take the mixed compound and work it into a form that can be used to build a tire. Each tire has its own specific requirements. The rubber materials are formed to different sizes that will be used during the tire building process. At Cooper, there are many machines that help workers make tires. Many of the machines are modified by engineers to meet Cooper's specific manufacturing needs. Cooper also employs dozens of people to maintain our equipment. Engineers, millwrights, and electricians all work at Cooper to make sure our manufacturing facilities keep running smoothly. Next up is tire assembly. This is where a tire really begins to take shape. Production employees start by making the foundation of the tire. Then they begin adding the parts of the tire the final consumer will see. This includes the compounds used to make the tread and the sidewall of the tire. Once all of the ingredients have been added, the tire is ready to go to its next destination. Next up is curing. The curing department is where workers called press operators use steam heat and curing presses to transform the tire from the various components into one solid piece of rubber with steel embedded. To create the treads and sidewall patterns, Cooper makes molds which are designed by engineers and engraved by computer-operated machines. The process of heating a tire is called vulcanization. This gives the tire the desired properties and makes it much stronger and durable. Once the tire comes out of the mold, it must cool before it moves on to what is called the finishing department. At this point, you can see the tire now has a very specific tread and sidewall patterns based on the specifications we talked about earlier. The finishing group inspects the tire to make sure it meets the high-quality standards Cooper has established. They trim any excess rubber and give the tire an overall visual inspection. Finished tires are randomly sent to the tire testing team, where the specifications are checked. The team tests for handling, grip, and overall performance based on the requirements of the tire. Now that the tire has been designed, manufactured, and tested, it is ready to be shipped to the dealers, distributors, and tire installers who will finally sell the tire to the customer. The Cooper sales and marketing team is responsible for educating tire dealers and retail tire chains on the features, benefits, and value Cooper tires offer. The goal is to have a happy customer drive away on Cooper tires. So there you have it, a brief overview of who Cooper is and what we do. Pretty cool, huh?